Hi everybody and welcome to General Mechanics. Just thought I'd do a video today. I'm trying to fix my girlfriend's window on her Ford KA. It seems to be intermittent. It sometimes stops here, sometimes stops there, sometimes stops just before it gets into the groove. I might be able to demonstrate for you if I turn the ignition on. Probably going to work now. Oh no, it's because I've disconnected it. As you can see, it stops and then it makes this weird, horrible clicking noise, like it's gone tight. The only thing I can think of is there's something in here that's catching because it tries to suck the door in. So I've already started to strip it down. As you can see, it goes down alright, no problem. To strip a KA door down, all you're going to need is flathead screwdriver, just to get in here and pry it out initially. Phillips head screwdriver, just to get into these sections here, just so you can undo it. And there's one screw hidden behind here. If your car is sort of age, 2000, sort of anything upwards, if it has had work done on it before, these clips snap. They're well known for it when it's being pulled apart. So all people do is just put another screw in through the bottom to hold it together. You can sort of see where it was if I move this wire out of the way, just there. So there will sometimes be an extra screw, so if it's not coming apart, look down there. It is common on these. So we should be ready now for it to start pulling apart. So I'll have a go, see if I can do it whilst trying to hold the camera. I don't think there is any more screws. I've had this one off before. Right, there it comes. It has been glued at the top, so that tells me that there's some clips that are worn. It's going to be one of those because it's been glued good, but look at it. Okay, I'm just going to put the camera down a minute so I can use both hands. Now, to get to the actual back part of the door, you are going to have to take the speaker out. Again, it's just Phillips head screws, no real drama. As you can see, I think this door has been an issue before. Someone's been in here and taped. Like I said, I did change the door cards on this car when I first got it, because we changed the interior to leather. But I did it quick and I didn't really notice it. As you can see, it's all taped at the bottom, so it's definitely been worked on before. So other than rust issues on KAs, it looks like window regulators are a common problem on them as well, but I'm just hoping it's getting bound up because the window is still working fabulously, especially when you grease it up. If I spray a load of lube down the channels, it works for a couple of days, but and then goes again. So let's have that out. Right, how is that held in? It just pulls out. He says. Here it comes. God, he's in there tight. Might get probably never been removed. There we go. Okay, so that's one speaker out. Lovely. Right, so I can get a clear look, sort of what's going on in here now. I think what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to plug the window regulator back in. Just put you guys on hold for this minute. Okay, so that's the window regulator plugged back in. Have a little look, see what's going on. As you can see, it's going up and down all right. It just stops at that point. as you can see, it sort of sucks the door in. The camera's not really picking it up, but alright, so a bit more investigation. I'm just going to put you guys on hold again while I just, oh no, I can see it there. It's just another little Phillips screw. Should it be that one? Needs a bit of a persuader on there, probably. Ah, actually it's been glued in. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's that out of the picture now. So I can get these vapor barrier off and have a little look, see what's going on. Alright, okay, and we're in, sort of. This can go over there for the minute. Pull this down and out of the way. Get a good look of what's going on. Right. So let's have a look. See what's. Noise is even worse with the door cover off. Okay, right. I'm going to put you guys on hold just while I have a bit more investigation. Let's see what's going on. Right then, everybody. I've managed to sort the window out now. I found what it was. The tracks that obviously guide the window up inside the door were absolutely bone dry. I don't know if you can see where I've now put some of this grease to help it slide up and down, because all I was doing was spraying in here and hoping it would run down inside, but obviously it wasn't. But if you see now, when the window comes down, it slides perfectly now, and on the way up doesn't give any grief now, it just goes up all the way. So a little bit of grease. Don't be shy to try this sort of job yourself, because window regulators can be very expensive. Always try the easy stuff first. I hope you like this video, guys. This is General Mechanic. Right then, everybody. Putting it back together is just a reversal of removal, really. Just remember on these KAs that the door speaker screws are always these gold coloured ones, so you can't really mess up. And the Phillips that holds the door pull back on is the smallest one out of the lot. All I've used just to stick the vapor barrier back on is some of this tumble dryer pipe tape. I think it's better than gaffer tape, because gaffer tape does that and goes all crispy. All I've done is I've just stuck it in some locations just to hold it down. These vapor barriers aren't really as important on Fords as they might be on, say, a BMW or something like that, as they are really common on Beamers. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I've put the door card back on. You might run into a problem on the door cards where these top two brackets always seem to rip off no matter what you do, even if you've got the trim removal tool, because the problem is with the trim removal tool, it scratches the top of the paintwork. So I would suggest, because I haven't got any at the moment, I've run out, that you put some really thick tape down if you're using trim removal tools. But in most cases they usually break. As you can see, they've already been glued once before I had them, so I'll just do the same and glue them back on. So I'm going to get on now and put the door card back on. I would like to film it, but I need both hands and I can't really get a tripod in this position, so I'll bring you back once I've got it there. That's what it should look like when the door is all back together. As you can see, the area here where those two clips have broken off from the back of the wood, all I've done is just use some Tiger Seal, which you can get from most automotive places. It's about £8–9. Once that goes rock hard, it won't be coming back off. unless you cut it with a Stanley knife, but I don't really plan to be taking it back off. I put enough grease on there so it should last now. The window works perfectly now, it goes up and down, no more problems. I'll just show it up. So it goes down nice, and it goes up. No more nasty clicking from the mechanism anymore, doesn't pull the door in. So yeah, so I hope you like this video, guys. This was just a quick one, just to show you how to sort of remove a door card from a Ford KA, which they're not the hardest ones I've seen, but they are the easiest to break, should I say. So this is Drill Mechanic signing off.